Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about the Encore. Now, listen, there really wasn't a lot that happened in this episode. I think that we've probably reached the end of season one. Girl, they can go ahead and wrap it up because this episode was really just uneventful, in my opinion. Not to say that every episode needs drama, but there should be something that keeps my attention. This was probably the filler episode of all filler episodes. Hopefully, because I'm like, what can happen next week, right? I guess, I don't know, girl. Anyways, so the twins, those twins are a disaster. I'm sorry. Like I said in my live the other night, they really think that they are Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. I think at this point, while everybody wants to make the best out of this opportunity, I'm hoping everybody wants to, or at least the remaining people there. Or even if the people that left, hopefully they wanted to make the best out of it. I do think that when it comes to those twins, they really are just, I want to make sure that the world knows that we are producers, we are songwriters, we are this, we are that. I don't think it's so much about the group, but really about themselves in a way. Like with Aubrey, I felt like Aubrey wanted just a hot sound, right? She wanted a hot sound. She wanted, not to be singing these inspirational, Sunday's best songs. But I think with the twins, I feel like it's a little bit different. I don't know why. Again, I can understand how everybody would want, because at the end of the day, when the show is over, let's just be honest, they're probably not going to be a group. So it's like I need to show my talent as best as I can. But I think there's a fine line of trying to showcase my talent and basically just F these other B's, because this is about me and my sisters trying to make sure the girls know that we producers, we songwriters, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, Nivea is gone. Nivea is gone. Nivea left. I'm glad I just looked at this. They really think that they have done nothing to anyone. Like, they feel like their hands are clean. Like, we don't have any dirt on our hands. Like, in real life, like, you could tell that those twins are probably the most delusional people walking around, because you have had now 4 people with Misha and Irish who left the house, and I don't care what anybody says, it's all due to those twins. Aubrey left because of those twins. I don't care what anybody says, right? But this is another thing too, I want to say, that the reason why this is the way that it is because they gave those twins too much freedom to do what they wanted to do. Like, I think they were just like, oh, okay, they got some songs, cool, let's go with it. And then I think they started to realize, like, oh, maybe we made a mistake by putting all of our trust into these twins by using their songs, right? So I think Aubrey left because of those twins, and because of the sound, and because the twins wanted things their way with their music. Nivea left, of course, because those twins don't know how to talk to people. The other girls left. Misha left because those twins don't know how to talk to people. Irish left because Misha left. Girl, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Let me say this. I think that when it comes to those twins, they should have been popped a long time ago. And the reason why I say that is because of this. It's just how I felt about, like, I do think that we get to a certain age where we should not be fighting. Like, fighting should be the very last thing that we should do, right? But I can also understand how things can escalate and somebody could lose control. Like, I could see, and no, do not bring up Candace and Monique, because that is not the same thing. Monique just got mad because, girl, Candace was across the table twirling and dancing and had the mean girls laughing. Like, for example, I could see how, like I said, Kenya and Portia got into a fight. But that was build up on top of build up on top of build up on top of build up, right? So I could see how that could happen. With these twins, I could see how somebody would snatch their ass up. Girl, y'all have some of the worst mouths, right? and then you want to use the, oh, where I'm from, or we just talk about it. Baby, you just told somebody to their face that they're the weakest link. Girl. Now, I'm all down for talking shit. I'm all down for getting stuff off of your chest. But I also believe that, girl, regardless if you might call it fake or whatever, girl, there are some things that you just don't say. Like, to me, I feel like that should be a conversation maybe you should have with your sister in another room. But to sit there and tell somebody that they're the weakest link and think that they might not want to slap the shit out of you, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, this is not your first time talking to people crazy. Y'all have been talking to folks crazy since you stepped foot inside the house. So this is just not like a one-off. It's not. Like, those twins don't know how to talk to people. And then they think they can go around and say anything to anybody, and it is what it is, because ain't nobody gonna do nothing to us. Baby, Lamisha don't give me she fight. Lamisha gives me like she body slam bitches. Like, Lamisha gives me like she would just pick you up and pow! Girl, you be walking around here with your whole back just, girl, your spine fucked up. Do you hear me? So it's like, girl, Lamisha, I don't think Lamisha is what you want, girl. Girl, Irish look like she'll just give you a real quick one hitter. But baby, that Lamisha look like she body slam hoes for fun. Like, Lamisha look like she should be part of the WWE. Girl. Irish says that her and Misha aren't twins. However, I think that at some point Irish is going to have to find her own identity, her own voice, because I do believe that Irish moves however Misha moves. Like, even that night that Misha got sick, Irish running up there, let me go check on my sister, right? Now Irish wants to leave, so you leaving. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Irish has not been happy, because Irish has not been happy. She let us know that she wasn't happy, especially with the amount that she got to sing through, in the songs. So we know that Irish hasn't been happy, but why did it take for Misha to leave for you to decide to leave too? You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, in a way, Irish, you are going to move like Irish moves. Now, again, I don't think that anybody really thought that this was going to be a super group, that this was really just an experiment. But I just want to know, like, I wonder what they're going to do after this. Like, I want to know, like, I feel like the twins, believe it or not, I believe that they probably left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth, but I think that they'll be okay. I can see Shamari doing something. I could definitely see Nivea doing something. Pam, I don't know. Pam, it's all going to depend on what God tell her. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, I wonder what Irish and Misha's next plan is. Like, what is y'all plan? Because, not to sound mean, but Irish and Misha can't sing, right? So they can't sing. And then you've left this opportunity that, there are some people out there who, now, I guarantee you, there are probably some singers out there who are like, oh, girl, I hope they call me. If there is a season 2 Encore, which I'm almost sure that it will be, I'm sure there are some singers out there that are right now like, oh, girl, I hope they call me. Like, I hope they call me. Because this is a good opportunity. And then plus the show is a hit too. Like, everybody talks about BET presents the Encore. Anyways, they hug everybody and leave. And again, the twins still don't want to accept responsibility for the fact that they have run off 4 of the group members. I thought it was very big of Misha and Irish to hug them, and Irish let one of the twins know, I hope you get everything that you want. She didn't say it like in a mean way. I don't know if she was sincere, but it sounded like she was sincere. The twins want Keeley a part of the group. One thing about Keeley gonna walk around and act like she's more important than what she is. Like, I'm sorry, like, I do think Keeley is getting off of the fact that now it feels as though they're begging her to be a part of the group, right? when she was outside talking to her white husband with that wine in her hand. Keeley, I don't know. Keeley, I think Keeley likes the fact that they need her in the group. Like, I think she likes that. Cosign is back. Cosign fine as hell. He comes in and, you know, he apologizes. I'm going to say this much. I know the twins were going off on Cosign, and maybe this is a problem too, because y'all know I'm quick to say the niggas ain't shit. That probably just goes to show how much of a sour taste those twins have left in my mouth. Because, like, I will say, Cosign really seemed sincere and genuine in his approach to the ladies when he returned to the house. He really did. And y'all know I don't say that too often, right? Now, I think what the disconnect comes in is Cosign songs. When I think about, first of all, let me say this. I don't too much care about none of the songs. I'm just going to be honest. I think I already told y'all that. I don't too much care about none of the songs. But if I'm comparing the twin songs to, I guess, Cosign songs, or I guess the beat change, the production, I don't know. I would say the twin song sounded better. Like, even the church song that Pam has, that song sounds better the first way than this way. So it's like, I don't know why Cosign feels the need to come in. Because, like, he is a producer. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, the songs are pretty much finished. And then Cosign comes in and changes stuff up. Maybe Cosign should have just brought in one of his own songs. And Elijah, he just done checked out because he ain't nowhere to be found. Girl, this episode was really just a repetitive episode of things that happened in the past, girl. Him and one of the twins sit down and have a conversation again about respect of each other's songs. I'm over those twins. They have a wardrobe fitting. Shamari says, I know my body is banging. I know that's right, this thing. Shamari looks good. Shamari looks like, you know, what we would say a star looks like, right? You know, the outfits they tried on, I don't think they look too bad. I just don't think that, you know, it had a flow. So hopefully once they find a flow for the group, then I think they'll be fine. But the things they tried on didn't look too bad. They looked like it was meant for the stage. You know, some of y'all hoes, y'all wear that shit that they have on in the middle of the day to the Galleria Mall. But girl, what would y'all want to wear? Girl. The girl that what Shamari had on, girl, that's what the girls be wearing to the mall at 1 o'clock in the evening. Girl, where is you going? Girl, it is not 1 o'clock in the morning, bitch. It's 1 o'clock in the evening. But girl, do what you want to do, girl. You young, girl, your body's together. Girl, do it now, because once you get old, girl, everything gonna start to just, okay. Anyways, all right, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. Like I said, this episode was really nothing. All right, have a good one. Bye. All right, two things that I forgot to mention. The first thing is, did y'all see that floor when Keeley was sitting on that floor? Did y'all see how filthy that floor was? Those bitches are nasty, girl. I don't know how they walk on that carpet without shoes on. I just go back and it happens real fast. Keeley was sitting on the floor and you just saw stains all over the floor. Like, I was like, these are some nasty ass bitches. And then the second thing is, when the stylist asked Pam, did she want to wear like a robe and a turtleneck? And Pam was like, a turtleneck? I don't know why that tickled my soul. Pam was like, baby, look, now I know I'm saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Spirit, but girl, she can at least show her neck now, girl. You trying to have me covered up. Girl, you trying to have me pass out on stage. You want to have me on a turtleneck and a robe? Girl, no. We're not doing a turtleneck, girl. I can show my neck. Now, I might not want to show everything else, girl. But girl, I do want to show at least my neck, goddamn. Anyways, y'all, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.